Everybody, good morning. Miss you. Mission Yoga. Kris Probst here. Yin Flow this morning. Thank God for my daughter Anna, always helping me with all this electronic stuff. You guys know how I roll. But I miss you. It usually isn't my gig. I feel awkward and uncomfortable online. But I love you, and I feel it's something that I want to get out of my comfort zone and do so that I could be with you, that we could practice together. Maybe we're not in the same room, but we are together. And for those that I don't know, if you're watching, joining us, welcome. Hope everybody's well. Get yourself comfortable. We'll start off with a flow. If you have a bolster, if you have blankets, if you have blocks, have at it. If you have nothing, have at it. There are no wrongs, rights, good, bad, should, shouldn't. Just do what you feel. Do what feels what's right and perfect for you. So get comfy and join me. Find your way, make your way on your mat. Lay on your back. You could stay seated. I want you to begin to make your mat your sacred space. I don't have my glasses on, I can't see who's joining me, but I can feel you. Begin to make your mat your sacred space. And just take a moment here. Feel the weight of your body on your mat. Your beautiful body that serves you so well. And just notice any areas that may be calling out to you. Any areas of discomfort, anything tight. Just witness those areas with a neutral mind. Neutral mind. Just let them be. And just let's bring the focus back. Peace, harmony, well-being. Just breathe. As you make your mat, your place, your home, your temple, body, begin to drop in to the peace, quiet, stillness. Let the stillness and the quiet hold space for you always, whether it be on your mat, throughout your life. Notice your belly. Notice the breath rising or falling at your own pace still. And drop into the core of you, the center of you. Right through the solar plexus here. And just imagine beautiful golden light emanating from this area. Let that be. Allow your center, your core, that light to create a slow burn inside of you and outside of you. As within, so without. Allow it to burn through anything heavy, anything stuck or stored in your whole being. And just breathe. Move your awareness now to your heart center, the heart, the shoulders, the arms. Find a softening there. And remember to feel your essence that's so precious. It's what people long for when they're not with you, physically with you. They long for the essence of you. Remember that, feel that in your heart. And as you create space and begin to create an opening here, maybe draw your hands to your heart in Anjali Mudra and set an intent for your practice. Dedicate the fruits of this ancient practice, this sacred practice, all of the sacredness. Dedicate it to whatever you want, whatever you need, whatever your heart desires. You're heard, you're supported, and you deserve all the good things. All the good things from this world. Take a moment to feel blessed for all that you have, all that you are, and everything beautiful around you. Take a deep inhale and exhale it out. Deep inhale. Exhale it out. Once more, deep, deep inhale. Exhale it out. Know that those 3 breaths, they link our divinity and our humanity together. Let's support each other as we walk each other home. And home is where your heart is, it's where your love is, it's wherever you are. So from here, if you're lying on your back, you're just going to roll to your left side a bit. Take a few moments here to roll to your side. If you're seated, you're going to take your palms down onto your thighs just for some grounding. 'Tis the season. The more grounded we feel, especially during this pandemic, the more grounded we feel, the easier for the mind to become open and to manifest solutions and have some clarity to choices for yourself here. And we'll all meet in seated, palms down, and just take a beautiful deep inhale, a nice grounding breath here. Deep inhale. And exhale it out. And just begin to roll the head side to side, nice and slow, nice and gentle. Semicircles here, relax the spine, top of the shoulders relaxed, but yet that sit bone, those sit bones are connected to your mat, to the earth, supported by Mother Earth. And then from here, take the chin in towards the chest. If you feel like you want to switch up your ankles in Sukhasana, please do. As that chin comes in towards the chest, draw the shoulder blades down the back. Squeeze the scapulas together and just take a deep cleansing breath. And exhale it out. Release the back side of the body. Release the past. Release what's not serving you. Allow your yoga to bring you awareness as you make your path towards all the goodness that you deserve. And then from here, roll the shoulder blades up, squeeze the scapula together, take the left palm down to the mat as you reach your right palm over. The left palm can be on the mat, or the left forearm can be on the mat, wherever it feels okay for you. And remember, in our Yin flow, there's less striving and action and more allowing. Release the resistance and just create more allowing, more space. And gently come back up. Plant the opposite fingers down and then reach the opposite arm overhead. Breathe into that left side body. Relax the shoulder. And just create a beautiful long line of energy through the left side. Balancing out your giving and receiving energy in the body, in the physical body, the mental, emotional body. And then gently come back up. And then from here, take your left palm reaching up, right palm behind you, and just take your left fingertips and splay them on your right knee as you gaze over that right shoulder. Beginning to detox here. Beginning to unwind the spine. Keep the spine nice and straight, eyes open, gazing over that right shoulder. And then come to center. Releasing the twist, opposite arm behind you, right arm, opposite arm, whichever, reaching up as long as you do both sides. And then let the palms lay on the knee as you gaze over that left shoulder. Nice straight spine. Beginning to untie all those knots inside of our brain, in the body, spine, the hip, the shoulder, the neck. In the mental, emotional body, begin to let go again of anything heavy, of anything that no longer brings you joy. And then come to center. From here, slowly, gently make your way into child's pose. So you can take the knees apart if you feel like you want to get into your hips a bit more. You could take the knees together to open up the low back if the low back is tweaking here. Let the arms reach long. Press the pads of the fingers into the mat here. And just breathe. Relax the shoulders. Let the hips reach for the heels. Let the spine find length here. You're really activating a lot of spinal energy here. And just melt at the back of the heart. And just take deep breaths here. Begin to activate your victorious breath, your Ujjayi breath, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose like an ocean. Roll the forehead a bit, waking up that third eye, that intuition, that wisdom from the heart, knowledge from the heart, that knowing. Beautiful. And then from here, walk the palms in a bit. Come to neutral spine, and we'll come into cat-cow. So palms are below shoulders, hips above the knees. Inhale, crown of the head reaches up, draw the shoulder blades down the back.
Exhale, coming into your cat. So make this your pranayama. Deep breath work here. Cleansing breaths, ujjayi breath, creating heat in the body as you go at your own pace in your cat-cow. Hold if you need to hold. Do you feel anything in the low back? Is there anything going on in the belly? How about the back of the heart? Notice it, witness it. Just send some breath, some loving kindness to those areas as we begin to open up a bit more, making our way, going deeper in our practice. And then from here, come to that neutral spine, all fours, and make your way into down dog. Come to the balls of your feet, the hips press back, heels reaching for the mat. You could bicycle the feet, rock the hips, let the crown of the head reach for the mat. Melt the back of the heart, and there's a little bend in the elbows, but still you're in that beautiful inverted V. And you're just waking everything up here through the back side of the body. You might feel a little heat throughout the body, maybe a little tingling. And then walk palms forward, feet 2 fists apart. All 4 corners of the feet planted. Fold forward in your ragdoll. Reaching for opposite elbows, crown of the head reaches for the mat. Swaying side to side, right into the side body. Relax your shoulders. Relax your head. Let all of the tension begin to just drip out of the crown of the head here. But that belly is tight, it's supporting that low back. And then there's that groundedness through the thighs. You can bend one knee at a time. You can switch up your elbows. Just find some opening here. Release your palms to the mat. Inhale, flat back, lead with your heart, your beautiful heart. And then fold back down. And relax your head again. In this forward fold. Diana, who's with me, always helping me film me. Every time I say, come to flat back again, lead with the heart, I always think of her. She has this picture in her room that says, follow your heart. And I always tell her, I tell all of my daughters, I tell everyone, follow your heart, it will never lead you astray. Bend your knees, and then take a slow roll up to standing. Head coming up last, belly tight, feet solid, thighs solid. Coming into Tadasana, grounded here. Draw the shoulder blades down, back, hands to heart. Take a moment, deep inhale, and we'll come into our sun salutations, Surya Namaskar A. On the inhale, sweeping the palms up towards the sky, coming into a little back bend. Exhale, dripping it forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Step back to a high push-up and hold here. Engage the core. Heels press back. Keep a little bend in the elbow. You're creating heat through the body here. A little inner and outer strength. Back of the neck long. Lower down knees, chest, and chin. Keep those elbows tucked tight. Coming into baby cobra or sphinx. We're going to hold this a bit. Coming into your baby cobra, sphinx, palms down, elbows, shoulder distance apart. Your baby cobra looks like this. Both are enough. See what you feel, see what you want. And then let the low back open, let the heart open, and let the belly release here. Press back to child's pose, knees together this time. As you tuck the tailbone and those hips press back, Let the low back open even more here. Arms reach forward, maybe even coming to the fingertips. And then coming into your down dog. Take your down dog a bit deeper. Take movement if you'd like. Again, melting the back of the heart. You're getting beautiful inversion here. Fresh blood to the brain here. You're filling your cup up. You're rejuvenating yourself here. And breathe. Walk or hop yourself forward to forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the palms up towards the sky. Exhale, coming back to your heart. And we'll try that again. Deep inhale, 3 sun salutations. Exhale, fold, to open up all of the energy throughout ourselves here, our whole being. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Step back to high push-up. Lower down knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Inhaling to cobra or up dog. Coming into down dog. And breathe. Bend your knees, gaze forward, walk or hop yourself, top of your mat. Come to forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the palms up towards the sky. Exhale, back to your heart. Take a moment again, root and ground yourself here. For Surya Namaskar B. Utkatasana, toes touch, heels apart. Reaching the arms forward. Roll the pinkies in. Hips press back, pull that belly in. Draw the shoulder blades down the spine, getting the metabolism fired up here. This is lovely for sciatica. Building strength in the thighs, creating heat. Deep inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Step back to high push-up, and then lower down knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Inhaling to cobra or up dog. Opening your heart, coming into down dog. Nice deep inhale here. From here, right heel finds length. Bend your knee, open your hip. The heel comes in towards your butt. The arms are still in the integrity of down dog as that hip bone splays up towards the sky. Release it back, find length through that thigh again, and then make your way into warrior one. Step forward, right knee bent 90 degrees, pull your belly in, and then reach the arms long. Lift the chest, take the gaze up, press through the outer edges of the feet. That right thigh is at 90 degrees, and you're getting secure and solid, stable through your foundation here, through your warrior, through the root chakra here, building that strong foundation. Deep inhale. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step yourself back and flow. Chaturanga, or knees, chest, and chin. Coming into your cobra or up dog. Making your way to down dog. Left heel finds length. Release it behind you. Bend your knee, open your hip. Related dog. Heel reaches for the butt. Left hip bone up towards the sky. Find length again through the thigh. And then make your way, warrior one. Left sole leads the way. Find your strong foundation here. Let the heart open, the throat as you ease up. Throat chakra opening, belly, hip. And again, that strong base, that strong
Stretching and toning the thigh at the same time. Deep inhale. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step yourself back, flow. Into up dog. Into down dog. Beautiful. Breathe deeply here. You should feel a bit more open now, a bit warmer. Getting ready to go deeper with our yin. Bend your knees, gaze forward, walk or hop yourself, top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale up to Utkatasana again. Maybe taking the thighs deeper. The knees are behind the toes. Toes touch. Weighted heels, maybe even the toes will lift up. Deep inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a moment here. So we did our 3 sun salutations. I'd like to do, let's do eagle and then we'll do tree. There are 2 really important balancing postures that go hand in hand with our practice here. We'll do our eagle first. Any modification you need to take, hold it onto the wall, a chair, please do. Garudasana. So from here, activate the thighs and then take your right arm underneath the left, hinging at the elbows. Pull the elbows in, press the hips back, and then wind up that right thigh, wrapping it around your left thigh here. Lift the chest, squeeze everything down the midline. You fall out, come back up. And let all of the 7 major chakras fly wide open here as you open the chest, the shoulders, the hips, and create some equanimity with your focus. Slowly release out of that. Deep inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll take our other side. So when balancing, if you keep the gaze up, it'll help with the balance. And keep your belly tight. It will also help with your balance. Remember not to judge yourself. Be kind to yourself in your balancing posture. From here, as I run out of breath here, left arm underneath the right. Pull the elbows in, press hips back, and then wind up the opposite thigh, whichever thigh you did not do. Soften the chest, soften the hips, squeeze everything tight. Let that left big toe reach behind that right calf. And then release that, deep inhale. Exhale, come back to your heart. And let's take tree, Prakasana. So activate that left thigh nice and strong. Your right sole can be, it could be on the mat, it could be below or above the knee, or it can splay right up towards the groin. Hands to heart, hands out to the side. If you need some extra balance, they can reach up. As the knee drops back, thighs strong, belly tight. Keep your focus, keep your drishti. And then release that slowly with grace. Making transitions just as important as your asana. Other side, strong right thigh. And then take that left heel to the mat, below or above the knee, wherever you had it on your opposite side. And just let yourself root and ground, creating those strong roots here. Releasing rigidity and creating more allowing, more of a flow, a bend, a bend. But still the root, the core, the base is strong. Slowly release out of that. And draw your hands to heart here and give yourself a little bow. Honor yourself here for showing up with me online with our practice, our yoga. So make your way onto your mat. Have all your props by you if you'd like to use your props. And if you have a bolster, you're going to place it behind you, and your low back is going to sway up alongside of it. If you don't have a bolster, you could just lie on your back. We're going to come into Baddha Konasana. So we're going to be opening the heart and hips this morning. My favorites, especially the hips. And with the holidays going on, we all can use a release, a deeper release than usual. So the soles of the feet come in towards the groin, knees lay out, and then drop your head back, palms towards the sky. If this doesn't feel right perfect for you, you can take 2 blocks under your knees. You can take a block under your head. Ooh. You can take the knees together, feet apart. Or you can simply just sit in easy seat. So we're holding this a bit. In our yin, it's the longer holds. So be mindful of that. And you want a sweet spot here. You want to drop into feeling comfortable and soft and easy. Everything's relaxed. And as you keep with your breath, notice as you're creating this opening through the front side of the body, through the heart, through the hips, notice if there's any areas inside of you, anywhere in the body, any resistance that you're holding on to. You can drop your chin slightly, back of the neck release. As we lie here in Supta Baddha Konasana. Remember that an open heart leads to an open mind. And when the heart is open and the mind is open, there's more peace, there's more joy, less judgment, more compassion. Not only with others, within ourselves. As you lie here, drop into the energy of self-love, self-care, loving kindness and compassion for self. For when we have that, when we give that to ourselves, we automatically give that to others. There's no other way. And you, above anyone, deserves that love that you so freely give to others. You deserve that too. We all do. And here, take the arms behind you. Just reach them behind you. And breathe into the back of the heart here. Breathe into the congestion that gets stored through the back of the heart.
through the shoulders, back up the scapula, back of the heart here, the arms. And then take your left palm to your heart as you bring your right palm to your belly. Elbows splay alongside of the side body in a beautiful mudra of linking your mind, your body, your spirit, just creating that intention here. Yoga means to yoke, to link your mind, your body, your spirit. When that heart, the body, the heart, the mind is open, spirit, life force energy flows through you, creating all the good things that you deserve. Release the palms, splay them down towards the mat. Take the knees slowly to center. Plant the feet, take a moment, take a breath here, deep inhale. You could stay on your bolster or you can just be on your back. And you're just gonna very gently, slowly windshield wiper the knees side to side. I want you to feel everything though. Feel everything through the hip, through the low back, through the ribs, maybe even feeling it in the shoulders. Your twists are for detoxing and releasing tension through the spine, the organs. Feel everything here and just breathe. And then when you're ready, come to center. And then come to your side slightly. Move your bolster out from underneath you if you had it there. Just push it aside gently. And then come onto your back. Reach your thighs out long. Reach your arms out long. And feel that space again. Create some space through the whole body here. Really find length as you expand and release and grow. And then from here, pull the knees in towards the chest. Knees together, feet splay along the side body. Or splay along each side of each other, sorry. Palms reaching for the forearms, elbows, or the palms can be on the knees. You want that low back down, and you want the back of the neck long. Toes touch right alongside of each other. And just breathe here. Shoulders away from the ears. Breathe into the front of the head. Breathe into the low back, the belly, heart, arms. And then release that. Plant the feet. And here, grab your block if you have one. You can have it flat. It could be on its side. And if you're a sensation junkie like me, which I'm not going to do it, because I need to learn to soften that energy around being super sensational, feeling all of that deep stuff, you can go this high, if that feels okay, or side or flat. I'm going to take the middle road and bring this block right underneath my sacrum on its side. And we're going to come into this restorative bridge. So we're still opening the heart. Front side of the body opening. Take the palms alongside of you as the chin comes in towards the mat. Or comes in towards the chest. Feet, all four corners on the mat. You can basket grip the palms underneath you as you roll the shoulders underneath you. Open the shoulders a bit if you'd like. And just breathe here. Resisting the urge to fidget Allow yourself to drop in deeper. In our yin, not only are we getting into the muscles, but we're getting into the tendons, the ligaments, the fascia, all of the cells here, deep cellular level. That was a tongue twister, cellular for me. That's a tongue twister for me. So every experience in yoga, we believe in Chinese medicine, we believe is stored in our fascia. So as you breathe and stay in your asana for a length of time, a longer length of time, you're releasing anything stuck or stored, anything that's been crystallized in the body, in the mind. From here, place the block flat underneath you and just come into, it's right underneath the sacrum. I don't know if you can see my low back here. I have this shirt on, it's kind of like a dress. It wasn't the best thing for you to see my body, and I don't know what I was thinking, but I'm comfortable. So the block is underneath your sacrum, your low back. You're going to take the legs up the wall. Let the feet come above the knees, above the hips. Keep the feet soft. Tuck the chin slightly. Just be here, let fresh blood come back to the heart. All of the energy beginning to cool down a bit here. If you're home and you have space, you can even put your butt against the wall as the feet. You're in this alignment, but your butt and your thighs are against the wall. Again, relax the shoulders, relax the arms. Make sure that you're not tensing in any area here. Coming back to that quiet and that stillness. Strong, profound energy that holds space for us. It supports us as we walk along our path with our practice, with our yoga, meditation. And here, bend the knees, plant the feet. Wide as your mat, and take the knees together. Tuck the tailbone slightly, and just take a few moments here. You can even cross your arms over your face, and really go within. Bring it back to you. Coming to your center, your core, your heart, your love. And then release that. Take the knees apart. Still staying on your block. We're going to do a beautiful hip opener. I love this one. It's one of my favorites. And you don't have to use a block either. You can still do it without the block. You're going to let your left thigh out long, and you're going to pull your right knee right up towards the chest, right up along the ribs, towards the armpit. Feet are soft. Thighs are soft. You can close your eyes and just breathe here. Hang out here as you get into a bunch of different areas in the body. There's a lot of healing through the forearms, the fingers, the wrists, and the back and the hip. And your organs, your colon. Release the thigh up towards the sky, and then slowly take it down towards the mat. Let the thighs splay out long. Take a moment here. Bring both palms to your belly. Rest here. Your right thigh is just going to stay out long and soft, and you're going to pull that left knee in, pulling right up towards the armpit, right alongside of the ribs. And soften the foot, soften everything as you create a beautiful opening for healing and well-being in your body. And then relax the thigh down again, palms to the belly, as you just rest here, restore, and breathe. Bend your knees, bend your feet. Lift your pelvis up off of your block, and then let your block just stay alongside of yourself here. And we'll come into a head opener, one of my favorites. From here, you're going to pull your knees in. Maybe from here, just see if you can bring the forehead to the knees, just to get into that upper back a bit more. Reaching for the knees here. And then from here, you're going to take that right thigh up, and you're going to let it splay over the left quad. As you pull your left knee in, feel it through the outer thigh, lower back, hips. You can rock side to side. You can hold in an area that if you feel like you need to hold somewhere, where it feels tighter or uncomfortable, you can hold there. And just keep sending the breath. Relax the side body. Relax the hands, the feet. And be mindful, again, remember less striving and reaching, more softness, presence, and allowing. Notice everything here. Feel everything. I wonder if you can hear my low back on here. My low back releasing. Here on one, the thigh, take that left thigh down, bend the knee, and then take your left thigh up and release it over that right quad as you pull the right thigh in. Noticing the difference on each side. And just making peace with that, allowing that to be, as we create balance with our yoga, with our asana and breath, just balancing out both sides of the body, the mind, and creating that harmony inside of ourselves. And when there's harmony inside of ourselves, there's usually harmony outside of ourselves. And if there isn't, it won't affect you as much. As within, so without. Create that peace, create that harmony for yourself first. And then let it ripple out to everyone around you. And just breathe deeply. Bringing all of the heaviness through the pelvis, through the hips. And you're just allowing that life force energy to just flow through here. And then from here, release the left thigh up towards the sky. And then take both thighs down onto your mat. And take your palms to your belly and just rest here. And we'll come into a final twist, beginning to seal in all of this beauty, all of this good stuff here. Take the arms to a cactus arm, or out towards to T. Pull the knees into the chest, and then let the knees splay to the left as you gaze towards the right. The feet can come to the mat. If that doesn't feel right, maybe a block. If you need more, your bolster can come in between the thighs. I want you to feel that cushy spot, that beautiful, soft spot, sweet spot here. As that gaze is looking towards the right. Keep unwinding, unraveling, release every last bit of tension that you're holding on to. We opened up the whole body here. All of the chakras, releasing and clearing. And yourself wide open. Other side, knees towards center. Take a moment. Grounding yourself, centering yourself here. And then switch up your twist, other side. Knees in opposite direction. Just breathe here. Coming back to this present moment here. Make sure the gaze is slightly opposite as the knees. When we've made it into the most important asana in yoga, Shavasana. So come to center, plant the feet, and then take your feet wider than your hips. If you have socks, or if you have a sweater or a blanket, swaddle yourself here. Create that more. Feet are wider than the hips, the arms splay out. You can take your bolster underneath your knees. You can take it underneath your neck if you'd like. And spend at least 30 seconds here. 30 seconds to as long as you want. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, a half hour. So you've opened the body, you release the tension. The mind it's becoming calmer. And as you lie here, just breathing and being, here's where all the good things come to you, the fruits of your practice. Melt the back of the heart. the jaw and the face. And soften the forehead. And the crown of the head in your meditation of yoga and shavasana. Crown of the head wide open, just keeping that connection to light and love and peace, joy, all the love-based energies. When we release the fear-based, the anger, the sadness, the grief, the loss, judgment, jealousy, fear, when we release all of that heavy negative stuff with practice and breath and intention, we create more of the love-based. We feel calm, much more calmer, peaceful, happier, well. And just to bask in that energy of well-being, joy, truth, freedom. If we did nothing ever again, just were here and just took a breath, it would be enough. This is our birthright. To be happy, joyous, and free. So if you feel like you want to be here longer and you're going to stay here, please do honor yourself. You are your greatest teacher. For those of you who would like to end class with me, take your knees into your chest, fall heavily to your left side. Maybe that left palm will splay behind you, making that left arm like a pillow. It's so cute. You can't see, but my daughter is in front of me behind the computer, and we're both in our fetal position here. I just look at her face, and she smiles at me. That's the feeling. This is the fruits of yoga and awareness of our practice. Just look at that face. I look at her face. Squish it. The joy that money can't buy. And then when you're ready, slowly, carefully, gently, make your way to a comfortable seated position on your mat. Come sit with me comfortably, however you like, whichever way you like. Relax your whole body here. Open your heart a bit more as palms splay up towards the sky. And that beautiful mudra, a gesture of being open to receive and open to give everything good from this world. And draw your hands to your heart, bow your head in reverence for life. What a gift for all of our blessings. The light, the love, the goodness in me honors that in you. May we stand united. May we support each other. May there be peace on earth. And may it begin within inside of each other, inside of ourselves. You're very precious. Namaste.